Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2017 Mercedes-Benz GLC300 4Matic. This is a clean title, clean Carfax car. We took it on trade on a Range Rover diesel we sold. It's super clean. It's been very well serviced, only dealer service. It just went through a major service. I think it was at Mercedes. I don't remember if it was Portland or Wilsonville, but we've got a record of it on the Carfax report. It had a $51,000 MSRP, which is a nice build on this car. That's $10,000 on equipment. Cosmetically, it's super clean. Tires are in good shape. Wheels are in good shape. So these are, they do make these in the, they do make two-wheel drives. Just if you're looking at these, 4Matic is Mercedes' version of all-wheel drive, like BMW's xDrive. Just so you know, BMW S-Drive would be rear wheel. They denote it. And Mercedes, if it's two-wheel drive, just will not say 4Matic. So super clean car. It is leather. It's got Burmeister sound. It's got all the safety stuff. It's got a MB-Tex dash, which means it's got a stitched dash. It's got a power lift gate. So super clean car. Our customer was just looking for a little more space, so we sold her a Range Rover Sport. We've got wheel locks and the first aid kit. Cargo covers here. So you hit that. Cosmetically, we didn't do a thing to this. I did have it detailed. One of the nice things about our customer base is they are car people, and they take good care of their stuff. This Mercedes certainly fits into that category. Cosmetically, it's perfect. Well, I won't say perfect, but I mean, for a 7-year-old car, it looks really good, especially for an SUV in the Portland area, where you know, we do have gravel on the roads in the wintertime. So you can see the stitched dash there. It's got upgraded interior, as I mentioned. So leather is uncommon in this generation, or I should say model. And then the trim, if you see these silver speaker covers, that's an indication of Burmeister sound, which is their top level stereo system. And they make a really nice sound system. So there's your door trim. You do have heated and ventilated seats. The controls here, if you're not familiar with Mercedes, the seat controls are on the door, which is particular to them. And then window controls, mirror controls, and locks. The triangle in the side mirror is an indication you have blind spot. So perforated leather for the ventilated seats. It is leather. Another nice thing, you can see the seam here. So with this car, this adjustment here is going to extend that. What's interesting about that, you wouldn't think that would make much difference, but if you're on a long road trip, what that does is supports your legs underneath your, the underside of your legs up to your knees, and that makes a huge difference on long road trips. Surprisingly enough, not even sure I understand that, but it is way more comfortable. So keyless go, if you see a silver button here in the ignition, that's keyless go, and that is just a button that pops in and out. So people, sometimes these are just missing, they just plug right in and allow you to start and stop your car by the button. Sunroof, it is a panoramic roof. Close that just so that you know it works. It's really nicely appointed for a GLC. The leather and all the gear, the interior. It was purchased out at Wilsonville. So here's the, we have a Monroney label, so that breaks down, and we have the original window sticker also. So you've got adjustable suspension, the leather, the safety stuff, center console's clean, USB, aux jacks. This is your MIDI interface for Mercedes, auto start stop. This is in a suspension. I'm gonna drop that. A dynamic mode. So this is if you change this, so if you push this down, you're going to see the display. So we're in Echo, then we go to Comfort, we go to Sport, we go to Sport Plus, and then we go to Individual, which is a setting that you can program or set up for your own individual thing. And then these are your adjustments. So volume control, power button on and off for your media interface, so that turns the display on and off. Traction control delete, and then this is, of course, is your selectable, similar to iDrive, spinning around, selecting up and down, toggling. Navigation radio, dual auto climate control. So the media interface with Mercedes is fairly user-friendly. So you have system settings. This does not have the navigation in it. It's got, she was using iDrive. So this is an iPhone setup, so you can sync your iPhone and then use your Apple CarPlay. You've got radio. You have this HD radio, satellite radio, and then AM, of course. Turn that down. So vehicle, this has changed quite a bit over the years. So you have now you have a bunch of settings in here. So consumption, you have operator's manuals, just your standard time. Backup camera, if you put that in reverse. I mean, everything else is fairly straightforward. So dual auto climate control, the sync. Again, one of the differences in Mercedes is your seat controls typically would be here on Mercedes. You're going to have your seat controls to the left of you. That's a 3-stage heated seat, and it's a 3-stage ventilated seat. There's your display. So you've got sports steering wheel. So you've got a paddle shifter. You have an upshift on the right. You have a downshift on the left. Voice activation, volume control, Bluetooth controls. Over here is your onboard computer, your display. Voice activation, cruise control, telescoping steering wheel, wiper control. You have 3 buttons up here, programmable for security gates and garage door openers. We do have the books. We do have the original window sticker. I do have 2 master keys, which are here. So all the documentation. Super nice car. I think it's 46,334 miles. So anyway, it's been very well cared for. It's been dealer serviced. It just went through a major service. We can also put an extended warranty on this out until 100,000 miles. We can finance it through Cuddle, which is credit union direct lending. So I can do documentation here for a number of local credit unions. And we welcome trades. If you have questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us. We can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.